A single sandwich cost her everything, but it gave him a future worth millions. She was 9 years old, hungry herself, standing in a schoolyard where lunch was the only real meal of the day. He stood on the other side of the fence, skin tight against bone, eyes hollow, watching children eat food he hadn't tasted in days. No one noticed him. No one asked where he slept. No one cared if he lived, except her. Before he disappeared from her life, the boy made a promise no one believed. "I'll come back rich." She laughed. 22 years later, he did. Victoria Hayes lived 3 blocks from Lincoln Elementary School in an apartment where the paint peeled from the walls and the heat worked only when it felt like it. Her grandmother raised her with one rule: "Baby, we may not have much, but we always share what we have." Breakfast was oatmeal. Dinner was rice and beans. Lunch was everything. One afternoon during recess, Victoria noticed a boy standing outside the fence. He wasn't asking for money. He wasn't calling out. He was just watching. Her friend shrugged it off. "He's creepy. Teachers will chase him away." But Victoria saw something else. Hunger. The kind that makes you dizzy. The kind that makes your legs shake. She looked down at her lunchbox. A peanut butter sandwich. An apple. A juice box. The only food she would have until night. Victoria walked toward the fence, ignored the voices calling her back, and pushed her lunch through the metal bars. "Hi," she said quietly. "I'm Victoria. You look hungry." The boy didn't answer. He grabbed the sandwich and ate it in 4 desperate bites. Juice spilled down his chin. Tears streamed down his face. "My name is Isaiah," he whispered when he finished. Victoria smiled. "I'll bring you lunch tomorrow." The bell rang. She walked away without knowing something crucial. That choice would change 2 lives forever. Victoria came back the next day, and the next, and the next. 6 months. Even when she was hungry, even when kids teased her, even when winter came. The second day was harder than the first. The first was instinct. The second was sacrifice. She packed 2 lunches, one for Isaiah, and none for herself. At home, food ran thinner. Her grandmother noticed. She didn't scold her. She didn't stop her. She worked extra hours instead. Her parents skipped meals. By December, Isaiah was shaking. Thin jacket. No gloves. No hat. Victoria ran home and brought her coat, her father's gloves, a scarf from her bed. "You'll be cold," Isaiah said. "I have another one." She lied. She shivered for weeks. She got sick. She never told him. Then Isaiah collapsed one afternoon. Fever, barely conscious. Victoria thought he would die. Her grandmother crossed the fence that day. Soup, medicine, blankets. They saved him. Through metal bars. Through winter. Through kindness alone. Then one morning, Isaiah didn't come. Foster care had found him. Victoria had one last day. She brought everything she could carry. Before he left, Isaiah looked at her with trembling hands. "I'll come back, Rich," he said. "And when I do, I'll marry you." Victoria laughed. She untied the red ribbon from her hair, tore it in half, tied one piece around his wrist. "So you don't forget," she said. Then he was gone. 22 years passed. Isaiah Mitchell woke every morning in a penthouse overlooking Lake Michigan. 40 tailored suits, 7-figure deals, private meetings and silent rooms. No photos on the walls. No warmth. No joy. Only a faded red ribbon locked in his desk drawer. For 5 years, Isaiah searched for Victoria. Private investigators. Property records. School archives. Nothing. Her name was too common. So Isaiah bought buildings. Near the school. Near the neighborhood. If she was still helping people, she'd be there. Then one night, he did something he never did. He attended a community meeting in South Chicago. A woman stood up to challenge him, a social worker. Calm, unafraid. Her name was Victoria Hayes. Isaiah froze. He asked her a question no stranger should know. "Did you go to Lincoln Elementary 22 years ago?" She remembered the fence, the boy. She whispered his name. "Isaiah." The room disappeared. "It's me," he said. "I came back." They sat alone afterward, two lives collapsing into one moment. Victoria told him everything. The hunger, the coat, the sickness, the medicine her family couldn't afford. Isaiah broke. "I never knew," he whispered. "I just gave you lunch," Victoria said. "No," Isaiah replied. "You gave me everything." He told her the truth. That ribbon had kept him alive, through foster care, through homelessness, through sleeping in his car at 18. Every night he touched it and remembered. Someone believed I mattered. That belief built him. Now he wanted to build something else. Together, they worked side by side, quietly, housing for foster kids, education, therapy, jobs. Lives changed, then hundreds more. The Red Ribbon Initiative spread across cities. One evening, Isaiah stood before Victoria. "I told you I'd come back rich," he said, "but I don't want to marry you because I owe you." He knelt. "I want to marry you because I love you." Tears fell. She said yes. They married at the school fence where it began. Red ribbons everywhere. Each one a life changed. Today, the Red Ribbon Initiative has helped hundreds escape homelessness. Not because of money, because of one sandwich, one ribbon, one choice to care. If you're watching this and struggling, hold on. Someone is looking for you. And if you have something to give, even if it feels small, give it. Because kindness isn't a transaction. It's an investment in a future you may never see. But it matters. It always does.